The No Banlist Historic event on MTG Arena is the most broken format the game has ever seen. We tried doing the broken stuff like this.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
And like this. Oh, it's so slow! It's so slow! What if we tried playing on the other side of the coin and playing the most fair deck possible? Alright, so here's the deal. If everyone's trying to do ridiculously broken things, what if we try to go the other side of the coin, right? So we just play Counterspell, Memory Lapse, Brainstorm. Spell Pierce, probably one of the best cards in this weird broken format. Historic No Ban List. And then, of course, Brainstorm puts it all together. Ragavan and Channeler, good cheap things to play early. Tolarian Terror, and is that a viable thing to do? Could play Delver Secrets here, but like, it's not good Bobble, which is not a great card in general. I think Tolarian Terror is a better, a faster clock. Kind of what you see in Legacy, you know, where a lot of the Legacy decks, it's funny, a lot of the Legacy Delver decks couldn't beat Standard decks because they're so tailored to beat the broken things happening in Legacy. Similar thing happening here, but let's give it a spin. Do you know it's not restricted? Hitting the like button. You're the best. Thanks so much. All right. Love it. Ragavan, 3 counter spells, and I consider. Snap Key. Just you try and channel me, opponent. See what happens, huh? Coming at me. Oh, they just mulligan into it. They just mulligan into nothing. Okay. Alright, so, Spiral, Ragavan. Triome. It is funny because some folks are not playing ridiculously broken. It's a free queue. You can play whatever you want, so, like, there's no real desperation to, you know, have to, like, try and win. So people just, like, load up their old adventure stack that's banned into Oblivion. Double Triome. Alright. We're playing Legacy. They're playing Standard, folks. Here's a consider. Bin the Unholy Heat. Draw Spiral Canal. Alright. Here's a Brainstorm. It's kind of cool. Alright. Stack. And we'll look at another land from them. So 2 lands. I'm going to Brainstorm here for a threat, I think. Brainstorm. Bobble, Bolt, Channeler. Love it. Let's put back the... Probably the Reef and the... Reef and the Bolt. And then we'll... Bobble, Mill over the Reef. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go Reef, Bolt. Top card's going to be Reef. Play Channeler. Play Bobble. Surveil this thing in the graveyard. And then we'll... We got instance lands, but they have an artifact. Look at their top card. It's a mountain. Alright, powerful. So you go, draw. We have 3 counter spells and a bolt. We want to get to Delirium as fast as possible. And Mike's ends that bolt. Then we'll see what they do. Tormod Script. Oh, they're doing some song creation stuff. Oh, Table Trickery, sure. So they're going to Trickery. Tormod Script. It's counter target spell. Exiles cards at random. So if they were to hit a card with a cast trigger, I'd be in trouble. So I'm just going to counter the Tormod Script. So they can't... this will fill the trickery. So target this. Spell Pierce. Surveil. Ship it. Let's see. Yeah. So the thing is, a lot of these like crazy broken turn 2 combo decks are glass cannons and will fold to a counter spell or 2. So it's kind of cool. Alright, so on the play again. Hand is pretty good. We can keep this. Brainstorm will help us out here a little bit, hopefully. So we get to go Channeler. So go. Fire at the Bobble. And land or maybe a Thoughtseize, sort of Thoughtseize channel deck, maybe? Upkeep, Bobble. We're going to keep the... I'll draw a card. So we're going to look at some stuff here. We have Brainstorm and Channeler. And Spell Pierce. What a draw. Woo! We needed that one, folks. So now the question is, do we... No, we're just going to attack for 1. Attack for 1, play Channeler, and say go. With Brainstorm and Spell Pierce up. They go for the channel. If we Spell Pierce it. If not, we Brainstorm, which is also great. If only it was before I was active a few weeks longer, we get the experience of playing the incredible power of Spreading Seas. I know, right? All right. Have a non-game there, I guess. That's fine. On the play, no threat, only 1 land. Pretty easy mulligan. We really want to have a threat, you know? Brainstorm can help with that, I suppose. Alright, let's keep this. Let's ship the light. Let's ship a Spell Pierce. Ship Spell Pierce. Alright, so I don't really want to end step Brainstorm, but that fetch land's kind of like not as good. So they're gonna pass. We also playing a fair deck. Hey, Brainstorm. Alright, let's put back Snapcaster. Bolt. We'll draw Bolt, and we'll bin Snapcaster with the Channelers. Let's go land. Channeler. Bobble Surveil. This is our way to kind of like set our Brainstorm. We're in a fair matchup, folks. We're in a fair matchup here. Alright, so Spell Pierce this. Surveil again. Bin Snapcaster. Thanks. Bin Consider. So we have creature, land. Look at their top card. We're a big dog here, though. If you mulligan it, we're just kind of like down on stuff. So, say go. And this is kind of like the fun, like, sub game of like, all right, everyone's playing broken stuff. I'm gonna play a million Spell Pierces. How do you win the fair matchup? You know, gonna dash or Ragavan. I think that's fine. I hope they should have land. They had to consider. It's pretty good. Play Consider. And then that's where a card like Oko Thief of Crowns comes in, where Oko is just terrible against like all-in combo decks. But once you hear players start playing a fair game, it's busted. Let's play land. Unfortunately, we're not really... You can see how far behind we are on cards here. Mulligan didn't help either, but... Shock it in. And Ragavan. Gonna bolt it. Gonna Surveil. Would like to level up here. We cannot. I'm just gonna bin, I think. I want a threat or I want iteration. And they're playing Delver. Alright, so yeah, they have 5 cards to my 2. And I bin the Bolt. Yeah, this feels awful, but sure. This is where I want our Tolarian Terrors, honestly. Bin other Bolts, yeah. Just find Tolarian Terror. Or a land for Sokazon. Be fine too. Alright, sure. Alright, we're in. Channel it up. That's my Delirium. Attack for 5. Try and win a fair game here. Want to buy 1 Treasure Cruise, please. Here's Delver Secrets again. And this is a spot where Delver Secrets is a lot better against the unfair decks, but Tolarian Terror is a little better in a matchup like this. So, while still being good against the fair decks, it's cheap enough. One iteration, please. Yeah, we're pretty deep so far. Looking for iteration. Brainstorm wouldn't be the worst. Play their own channel, but they ain't there yet. We draw another land, which is terrible for us. Attack. Here it's 7. Say go. They've only got creatures in an instance. They're gonna keep the card on top, and it's not a spell for Delver. Fiery Islet. Untap. Same thing. Draw. We drew an EI. Alright, so we gotta watch out for our counterspell here. Let's start by attacking. They've got 3 cards in hand. This has to resolve. They got a Snappy. Wow. They're going to 2? I've already been on my bolts though, right? I mean, we've been to all 4 bolts. No, we have 1 bolt left. Okay. I almost don't want to cast this. I mean, they could... If they Snapcaster or Brainstorm, it's pretty bad for us. I'll just cast it, whatever. Sure. I'll play around Spell Pierce, though. I'm going to play this untapped. Oh, I already play land? Wait, what? I guess I did. Alright, sure. To wait or not to wait is the question. So I think they have a Snapcaster, and they're going to snap Brainstorm. Oh, Iceland. Right. Got it. And that's how you play 2 lands in a turn in a tournament and not realize it, folks. Because if we were playing a paper, I would have played that land right there. And obviously not been cheating, but like it just happens, you know? Let's go for it. We get a Surveil. It's probably getting countered. We're all exposing ourselves to Spell Pierce here, but I think they have a Snap, and they're going to want to Brainstorm. They're going to lapse it, sure. They've been a land, now they're almost there on Channeler. But if they get there, it has to attack, so... That's what we'll leave that there. That's bad. They hit their own EI and flip the Delver. Alright, they might have gotten us here, folks. That mulligan was a little much, and we have not drawn any of our big cards in a fair matchup. Big EI here. Card to hand. They've also drawn 0 bolts, too, so... Very legacy-adjacent game, though, honestly. They have another Channeler. That's pretty good for them. Alright, there are 2. 1 bolt left. There's a Channeler. They have Counterspell up. The problem is they're just probably going to counter this. I mean, they didn't attack a bolt, so... Here you go. Yeah, there's actual Counterspell. Yep. It's Surveil, too. Yeah, this game has slipped away, I think. Tolarian Terror, where you've been all my life. These have to attack. I have to attack too, I guess. They have to block. They go to 1. We might actually have a chance here. Hold on a second. So, I'm going to keep this. If we just attack with everything here, they have to block this and one of these. Then these have to attack, and they need to have a blocker or they die. I'm going for it. I should have kept this, actually. They're already hit their Delver. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought they were going to block the other way. Sure. Alright, so... If they go... Now... If they can't find another creature... Or... Let's say it's a pretty tall order, but... They gotta leave one of these back, which ups the clock for a turn, and then I can play with Terror. So... We're probably still super dead here. I mean, we're you know, we've been at a 4-card disadvantage for most of the game. Dash Ragavan and steal my top card. No! Alright, bolt or bust. We got a 1-outer, folks. Bolt or bust and no counterspell. It's a lot to ask. Mishra's Bobble. Look at your top card. Drop bolt on your upkeep. Top card's on Holy Heat. Alright. It's our only out. Here it is. It's not a bolt. Alright, they got us. Alright, yeah, I mean, that's part of the paradigm, you know? So there you go. Honestly, a good microcosm of like what a format's like, just to the absolute extreme. So we have the absolutely broken channel decks trying to win on turn 2 or 3. And then we have this, which is the far other extreme of like just a bunch of counterspells trying to stop them. But then once those decks start happening, they need to be good against each other too. So they go a little more towards the middle. And these decks go toward the middle, and boom, there you get a metagame, as wild as it may be. So pretty fun, pretty cool to see. This is a really, really fun format. Hopefully we see more things like this, kind of see the broken stuff on Arena. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed these videos, and thanks for watching.